last time on Oz Hour.
Okay, last time on Oz Hour, Truth Pond, but it's not the Truth Pond we know. What is his Frogman jumps in, or yeah, he does jump in because he's giving his frog. He's going full frog mode. Jumps in, and it ends up making him tell the truth, which is a problem for this man because he's a full-blown liar. And now everything he says about being smart and amazing and intelligent is all a facade. And he tells Cake that. She's like, okay, actually, I'm overwhelmed with everything, and I don't need to know the person I'm on this journey with is not who he says he is. And so they just continue going. They meet a strange man that like abuses animals, and so now he can't speak to animals, and the Tin Man apparently has the power to be able to revoke that. I mean, it makes sense he has power, but anyway, he shows them how to go to the next place or whatever, and then what do? They run into this little bear with a gun. And he's like, y'all better fucking stop right there or I'm going to shoot this gun. And I have everyone in the trees watching you right now. And they see red lights on them. No, I'm just kidding. But basically, the bear eventually shoots the gun. Everyone fucking goes. Everyone shows up. All the big bears. Sorry, this makes no sense. But they get basically captured by these bears, but then they end up finding out that like he has magic for some reason, and he's like, oh, is this the pan you're looking for? But he doesn't actually have the pan, it's just a picture of it. And then he was like, well, it looks like it might be with this person, Ugu the shoemaker. And what do they do after that? Oh my god. It's the end. That's it. We're done. Did they leave with him?
Yeah. Hi there, and welcome to episode 74 of Oz Hour, the only place where you can hear everything you never knew about the wonderful and strange land of Oz.
That's right. With the help of some alcohol, we will be discussing each of the 14 books in L. Frank Baum's Wizard of Oz series.
Today, we will be continuing with Book 11, The Lost Princess of Oz, covering chapter 17 through 19.
We're your hosts, Blake Stone
And Wyatt Swanger.
And joining us, as always, is our resident Oz initiate, Hannah Aguirre.
Okay, hi.
She switched it.
Snazzy.
Hello. Hannah, as snazzy as you are, you just played last time on where you recapped what happened last time on Oz Hour. How long did that take?
Minute 55.
Okay,
Oh
a
my
little
God.
long for what I feel like we got out of it.
I feel like I said it faster.
You were talking
It felt
fast.
fast. It was 4 chapters. It was kind of a long episode.
Oh, that's,
Honestly, I didn't really have much to say except that at the end, the Lavender Bear does join them on their quest to Ugu the Shoemaker.
the Lavender Bear, is he?
He's the king.
He's the
okay,
king.
he's the head
And
honcho.
he brings the little pink bear who can only tell the truth along with
Yeah. The little pink bear is like the little kind of TikTok thing
And
they
he
have to
was kinda-
wind up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So little pink bear always tells they can ask him anything and he always gives them a truthful statement about it.
as long as it's already happened.
Yeah, I can't tell the future. And then the bear has some powers at least to show
He has a
images.
magic wand.
Yeah.
Oh, the magic wand.
Yeah.
So good work, I guess. It was
Yeah.
long.
Aw,
So
thank you.
B plus,
Well,
A minus.
He always wants to give me a failing
I'm
score.
sorry, but there are things that you really glazed over. But for what we need to know for the future, you did miss a lot of stuff with the Bears. So I'm gonna say B minus.
Fair.
Okay.
But
B minus.
it's an 80, not like an 82 or 83. It's an 80.
Passing.
It's passing.
Okay.
B's are diplomas.
Yeah,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
that's a 3.0.
Before we started
No.
recording, we went ahead and whipped up some cocktails. What is this?
Damn. This is the Shoemaker's Mark. It is a cocktail made with Maker's Mark, and some other stuff.
All right, let's
Yep,
slurp,
Hannah, you're not gonna like this one.
slurp it down, plug your nose.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's a sipper.
The Makers really comes through on that. Charlie, did you down yours? Charlie
You can't
downed
like
his.
it if you down it. Chapter 17. The Meeting. So as a reminder,
MEATING.
No.
No.
I was like, what does that even mean?
all like the patchwork girl is turning into a meat person. The sawhorse is turning into a meat horse.
Everyone's
Honestly, that would be so
meat.
strange.
That
So-
would be.
We've got
Wait, I'm sorry, but it would be meeting in Oz.
Yeah.
We need that, or meet in Oz.
Meet me in Oz.
Meet me in
You meet me in St. Oz.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, wait. Now you're getting into some Gregory Maguire territory.
Yeah, like Saint Alphabet.
Okay, so Frogman's group, which consists of Frogman, Cake the Cookie Cook, the Lavender Bear, and the Pink Bear, they are marching toward Ugu the Shoemaker's castle coming from the west.
And Dorothy and friends, all of
we
them.
know who that is.
Okay.
They're headed toward the castle,
Yeah.
coming from the east.
So they're
Oh
both
my
coming from
gosh.
different directions, but they both end up camping just on the other side of a hill from one another,
Oh my god.
just a couple miles from the castle. So they are right there. They're just on, like, they literally, if one of them went looking for firewood, they'd find each other.
I have to
there's-
say, I love a story where like everyone is in like different places, and then you get to the end of it, and they all like it's like the crossover of a
Yeah,
lifetime.
Yes.
literally, yeah.
The
Well, get ready.
Rugrats Go Wild. Crash. But they don't see each other all night. They're entirely hidden from view of each other. But the next morning, the Frogman decides he's going to climb the hill, see what's at the top.
And Scraps has the same idea. I will say Scraps is doing so much in this book, and it's reminding me of how much I liked her in her book. Because in her book, she was always like, I'm sassy and like strange, but I'm also right and also make good decisions.
I feel like I always get Scraps.
She's the Patchwork Girl.
Oh, that is the Patchwork Girl. Okay,
Yeah.
I was literally about to say I get Scraps and the Patchwork Girl mixed up.
I'm
and they're
really
the
glad
same
I didn't let
person.
you finish that sentence.
Yeah, I fought my heart to finish it. Though. Okay, well that makes sense because I love Scraps.
Yeah, yeah.
she's
She's
awesome.
been doing a lot in the mornings for these people. She's like, I found the fruit orchard.
She just
I
has
found the other
energy.
city. It's true, yeah.
She's-
But unlike the Scarecrow and the Tin Woodman who just lay around and look at the
They
stars.
just stare at a fucking
Or a spider in the
Yeah,
corner,
literally.
So she goes too. And so they both walk up to the top of the hill and they both, like, at the same time, pop their heads over, and it's Frogman looking into the face of Patchwork Girl.
Oh
So two
my
of the scariest
God.
things
Yeah.
either of them could see.
Literally,
honestly.
yeah. And the Frogman has only ever seen normal people. Frogman has never seen anything stranger than
Yeah.
a Winky
The yips
or
are
a
just
yip.
people.
Yeah. So to him, this must be pretty frightening.
Yeah.
Honestly. But they both just freeze and stare at each other.
They
And
I-
stare.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Scraps is able to shake off her surprise first. I feel like she's a little bit more used to like what
Yeah.
you might face in Oz. She does this big somersault and plops down right in front of
Crazy.
Frogman. And Frogman's like, there wasn't anything freaky about that. I guess I'll come out of hiding and sit in front of her too.
Yeah.
I would be so like she's already scary, and then she goes, "Wee!" I'd be like, "Oh hell no!"
Yeah, no, she's
my
not
heart
scared.
would be in my stomach.
But
No.
so they are sitting facing each other, and Scraps is like, "We're well met, and you are the funniest person I've ever seen in my travels."
Scraps.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I have to say they switched it up from the queerest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'll
that's
take
good.
funny.
The vernacular's changing. It's 1917.
Yeah.
people are
We're driving
growing.
convertibles.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, the Frogman, he's like, there is absolutely no way I look any more funny than you do. And she's like, I'm not funny to
Red.
myself, but I kind of wish I was. It's like, okay, whatever, girl, you go.
Yeah.
But they do the whole thing of like, you look so weird. You look so weird.
Same old story. But she's like, well, I'm the only Patchwork Girl, and that's that. And she's like, so where did you come from? And he's like, oh, I'm from the Yip country. It's like way up on the Table Mountain, like period. And she's like, oh, like, so that's in the land of Oz then? And he's like, yeah, like, duh. Like I said, it's right over there. And she's like, oh, so do you know that Ozma, the ruler of Oz, has been stolen? And he's like, I didn't know there was a ruler, which I'm confused about because the Winky woman who was like, hey, go that direction. That's probably where the person who stole it is. If not, you'll get to the Emerald City and Ozma will help you.
That's
He's already been
true.
told about that.
I guess
Mm.
that's actually a really good point. I guess he's saying like, I didn't know there was a ruler
Like-
when I was in Yip country, I guess.
Okay.
Because he's also
Like
but I
he's
agree
new
with
to
you.
all this.
Yeah. But he's also like, I certainly didn't know she was stolen. And Scraps is like, yep, Oz has a ruler. She rules over everyone who lives in Oz, whether they know it or not. And she's just like, aren't you furious? Doesn't it just piss you off that someone would just steal your ruler right out from under your nose? He's like, yeah, that is actually crazy because
He's like, what am I
nobody.
involved in?
yeah, literally. He's like, nobody in Oz ever steals. That's like something we don't even really know about. And I'm literally traveling with my buddy Cake, whose dishpan was
Who
stolen.
had something
We're
stolen?
literally on the hunt for that.
And Scraps is like, the ruler of Oz and the dishpan are not the same.
Missing the
Well, you
connection.
haven't seen the dishpan.
Yeah, literally.
That
Yeah.
made of diamonds.
Frogman's like, I don't know. Both things were stolen.
I honestly, I think that's a valid thing to say.
Yeah.
It's like we've never heard of
Exactly.
things being stolen, and like he's not comparing the severity
Yeah.
of either. He's just saying it's weird that we both had
Yeah.
things stolen.
I never had to
during this
think
time.
about
this is not
stealing
about
before.
Ozma.
Yeah.
Like this is about
So let's
the,
humble
the
ourselves,
connections.
Scraps.
Let's humble
Okay,
ourselves.
like
Yeah.
take a beat.
That's true. Sit down.
Jeez.
But Scraps is like, well, like find another dishpan, and he's like, you find another ruler. Also, the dishpan is
Finish your sentence.
magic. So what?
What she says is, couldn't your friend find another dishpan to wash her dishes in?
Yeah.
And he says, couldn't Oz find another ruler to rule over it? But
Whoa.
I'm sorry. The dishpan is like a bus tub. I thought she was baking cookies in that bitch.
I think it was just a way for Scraps to do a little side like degrade about what he's looking for.
Okay.
I will
'cause
say the word is dishpan.
when I got there, then I Googled dishpan and bus tubs popped up, and I was like, what?
I have been
the
astonished this whole time that they've been referring to it as a dishpan, but it's what she bakes her cookies in. But
That's a cookie sheet.
I agree with that, although possibly a cookie sheet didn't exist in 1911. I don't know. But
Slab of
what I
metal.
took that to mean was that she was just doing a like side-eye critique of his situation, being like, yeah, her dishwashing slop pot. Yeah, find another one. Like, I think that's what he was going for because
All right.
no one else has confused the issue.
Fine. I would be remiss not to mention it because it just totally caught me off guard. But yes, he does. He tells her it's gold studded with diamonds and that it has magic powers. And hearing this, Scraps is like, oh, that's the connection between your missing thing and my missing
Yeah,
thing.
'cause
magic.
Everything in Oz that's magic has been stolen. It's essentially.
That's true. There's been so many people in the last like 48 hours that have had stolen things.
Yeah.
So she's like, just another person that
Mhm.
has
Yeah.
a stolen
Yeah.
thing.
But the magic is crazy.
The
Scraps-
magic is an important feature.
Scraps is like, seems mighty mysterious, don't it?
But Frogman says no. It's not mysterious because
It
it's
was up until yesterday.
Yeah, he's like, we know that Ugu the shoemaker is the one that stole our pan. And then Scraps fucking hits the ceiling because she's like, Ugu the shoemaker? Yeah. Because of
Also, question, 'cause I'm not sure if I remember or not. Is Button Bright still lost?
No, we got him.
no, yeah, we got
okay,
him back.
okay.
We got him.
Yeah, no, he left, ate the peach, and then basically just found his way back. Well, actually,
Yep.
Scraps went and found him.
She found
She
him.
went. The wizard was like, "I'll go
Oh.
find him." And Scraps is like, "Nope." And then she swung through the trees like a great ape and found him and took him back.
It was Tarzan.
Yeah. So yeah. So everyone's together back at camp. But yeah, but Scraps is like, oh my god, like, so Ugu took your dishpan. Like, that's what we were thinking, or who we were thinking stole Ozma, so he must have. We're actually on our way to the Wicker Castle right now. And Frogman is like, we're on our way to the Wicker Castle.
Scraps grabs Frogman by his sleeve and she's like, come with me. Come with me if you want to live.
Yeah. And he's like, I gotta introduce you to the girls. Literally. is what she
Drags him to the other side of the hill, opposite the way he'd come. And
Is all his group just are down below?
they're all on the
Yeah.
other side of the hill.
Because he just was like venturing up or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he-
and Scraps both were like, oh, there's a hill. I'm going to go up to the top and look out and see if I can see the Wicker Castle.
Yeah.
They're going to be best friends.
Oh my god. So she drags him to the group. He is astonished because Dorothy's group is Dorothy, Betsy Trot, the wizard, Button Bright, just like people, like a bunch of people,
Yeah.
more than he has. And then all the animals.
Yeah.
Lions, tigers, bears, O's, and Mice.
Well, the
Like,
bears
there
are in his camp.
That's
Sorry,
true.
it's
He
just
does have
my
that,
little
yeah.
joke.
Medical joke.
I said my little joke.
But yes, like there is just like her Scraps' party is so much bigger than his. He's like, the fuck?
Yeah, and a
Um,
strange assortment of creatures. But everyone is astounded at the frog too, because they're like, "Whoa, he's something that we have never seen before." And he like kind of like smooths out his coat and he like straightens his glasses because he's like, "Oh, there's a crowd." And he like
He's
starts
like, "Oh, I
swinging his
didn't
cane around and
realize."
yeah.
Like literally,
literally.
as he's
Oh
my
like doing
God.
all this, the sawhorse is like, as if. Like, whatever.
Okay, Sawhorse, you're literally like a piece of wood.
You're a piece of wood, and the cowardly lion says that. He's like, "Don't be a hater, bitch." He's like, a very large frog makes more sense alive than a piece of wood. So,
Yeah.
like give him a break.
Oh my god.
And
Aw.
But the lion is still mad about when the sawhorse declared himself the most beautiful beast.
yeah,
That's
there's too
so
much drama
funny.
among the animals recently.
And I don't care for any of it. It's
It's
in every
boring.
chapter.
Just wait. So at this point, though, the Frogman tells everybody about Cake the Cookie Cook, how her Pam was gone, how they met the pink bear and the lavender bear, and everyone is like, "Whoa, we want to see all of these
Go
people.
get them."
What's going on?" So the wizard is like, we should unite as one because we're all on the same mission. Like, we can probably more easily defeat Ugu together than apart. Like, why not?
Yeah, definitely.
Divided we crumble, united we stand.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Frogman's like, okay, I'm gonna go ask my friends, and so Scraps takes him by the arm, and they trot back over the hill to go ask his
God,
friends.
she is a woman in power.
She is.
Women in STEM.
She doesn't even know it. She's just like,
Yeah, she like does a somersault like every 2
Like,
minutes.
this is just my being.
Everything she does is crazy, but it's like all right.
So Frogman goes back to the other side of the hill, and the bears and Cake are super surprised to see Scraps with him. And
Yeah.
Cake is like, "Oh my god, you're green!" Like, but she's literally like, "How did you come alive?"
Scraps
And
ignores this.
She's just like, she's looking at these bears, and she's like, "Same question." I mean,
Yeah,
those are
you don't
teddy
need to know
bears,
my
girl.
story.
Yeah.
But she's super disappointed because the bears seem like they're also stuffed with cotton. And Scraps is like, "I thought I was the only thing in Oz that was stuffed with cotton."
She's not special.
Well,
I mean, I guess he's not stuffed with cotton.
well, they
Do you
aren't.
remember what he's stuffed with?
Paper or are we talking about
The bears.
Oh no, I was
Oh,
thinking
the scarecrow?
Scarecrow.
Straw.
Yeah.
The same thought crossed my mind though. I was like, "Bitch, you know you're not the only
I
stuffed
was like,
thing."
people are
but
like, there's other
cotton.
cotton around, and that's been stuffed and brought to life in Oz. Like, sorry to break it to you.
But no, the bears are stuffed with the highest quality curly hair. So they're like, "Hey, you're still the cotton thing."
Oh,
and she's
true.
like, "Oh, okay." Like she's so cool with it.
I will also say I kind of ignored it last time because I was like stuffed with curled hair, whatever. But then when it came up again this time, there was like a power dynamic because they're like, well, if you're happy being stuffed with cotton, then I won't say anything about that.
Oh my god, curled hair is cotton.
No, it's not curled hair. I looked at this.
I'm a person with curly hair, and I'm like, oh my god, it's the same. I was thinking wool.
Well, it could be. So I looked it up because I was like, okay, something's going on here, and it took me a good amount of time to get. When you type in curled hair teddy bear, you get teddy bears with curly hair. But I eventually found that yes, in the early 1900s, it was very common for stuffed animals to be stuffed with horsehair or wool or any kind of hair because it was
Oh my god.
So they're stuffed
I'm
with
sorry.
wool.
That makes me feel sick.
Wait, what?
I don't know. When you said horsehair,
They probably wash it.
no, they of course they do.
I don't know. It makes me feel sick.
Okay, well, that is
Horses are
what they do.
gorgeous.
I don't know what
You love
it
horses.
is.
You're horse girl. Everybody knows you're horse girl. That's like your whole thing.
I just don't like it being all crumpled up and sewn together.
I get it.
no,
Well-
it's stuffing.
I know, but it's stuffed into a thing that's sewn together, and
packed
then
in,
if
like,
this
sand.
breaks, what you just have all this hair.
Yeah, and it's like short.
I don't know. Hair kind
Honey.
of hair is like a weird
Did you
phobia a little bit.
Did you ever have like I had as a kid? I would lay on my pillow and I'd feel something poking me, and I pulled, and a whole ass feather
Oh,
would come
yeah.
out, and I was like, "What the?" What? Like, it was so It was so distraughting.
I had a down comforter and like goose down, and it would be the same thing. I'd be like, "Oh, what is that?" And I'd be like, "Oh, it's this little sharp thing," and I'd pull it out, and it's just a big gray feather. Well, not big, but
What?
normal size.
Just
Did
like feathered
It's a feather. They are stuffed with feathers.
yeah.
like
And-
your blanket.
Your pillows, blankets, but like when you use them a lot, like the fabric on the outside changes and shifts. So then the hard end of the feather
Okay,
pokes
okay.
through the fabric. So then it pokes you, and you're like, "Oh, what is
I've
that?"
seen that on couches a lot.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
I would hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever
I
I'm
would-
cleaning houses, sometimes I like will notice the couch will have like feathers sticking out.
Oh my god!
I'm like,
if,
oh.
if anyone
Cushions are
ever
made out
sat
of
on my
feather.
couch and pulled a feather out, I'd be like, "Oh, can you actually leave the feathers in the couch, please? Like, we all sit on this every day. Thank you."
Can you put that back there?
Anyway, Scraps totally lightens up because the bears are not stuffed with cotton; they're stuffed with wool or horsehair or something else disgusting.
Yeah.
So
Sick.
Frogman tells Cake and the bears about the Wizard of Oz's idea for the two groups to join together and join forces against Ugu the Shoemaker. Cake loves the idea.
Yeah. Cake is down. She's like, "Yeah, more people, great."
She wants her shit.
But the lavender bear is like,
Shut the fuck up.
well, because he doesn't know these people.
He's
like
he's
but-
never left. What is it called? Bear Central.
Center. Bear Center.
Oh.
But it's easy because he just winds up the little pink bear and he's like, "Hey, is it safe for us to
Oh.
associate with these people from the Emerald City?"
Okay, this part pissed me off.
Uh-oh.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, well, the little pink bear says, "Safe for you and safe for me. Perhaps no others safe will be." This is the first and the last time you will ever hear that little pink bear answer in a fucking rhyme.
Oh, I did think it was
Oh.
strange that he answered in a rhyme.
I literally went back and read the other pages with the little pink bear because I was like, what? Why is he answering like that? And literally in the future, in this episode, we are going to have times where the little pink bear says, yes. So I don't know.
What?
I don't know why he said safe for you and
Hey,
safe for me.
maybe he's, like,
Perhaps no
warming-
other
Yeah,
safe will be.
He's warming up his vocal cords.
Yeah, he got
with a little
creative
rhyme.
one time.
Me, me, me.
Let him
He's
try
like, say
things.
for me, say for you.
Maybe it's
Do
a code.
not.
Maybe when he sings, it means something different that only the purple or the lavender bear knows.
Do not tell the little pink bear he's created.
No. Either way, though, we know that the little pink bear always tells the truth, which obviously in this case, yeah, we know it's the truth. So the lavender bear's like, cool.
Let's
like,
go.
That's that. Let's go. So they climb back over the hill, and they are similarly astonished at the collection of people and animals on the other side. They're
It's
like,
an army.
whoa. Literally, yeah. But they all greet. Everything goes great. Button Bright is like, he wants to play with the little pink bear, and
he
like,
throws a full-on tantrum. But
Yeah.
he can't hold the little pink bear.
yeah. Well, he wants to play with him, not hold him.
But then Dorothy, Betsy, and Trot, they're also like, we want to hold the little bear.
Yeah, they're like, he's so
Aw.
precious.
Lavender
So
Bear is like,
cute.
no, like, he's incredibly valuable.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, his magic is the best thing we have.
yeah.
That's how we even know about Ugu.
Yeah.
So you guys can't.
There better be an explanation why they still have magic and no one else does.
Oh, I
There will
sure
be.
hope so. I haven't gotten there in the book yet, though. Sorry, I pulled like a Jim Carrey or something.
Yeah, that was.
I was
And
like,
we do
every
know.
way.
Lavender Bear says, yeah, you can't play with him. Cake is like, also the king's magic is wonderful because it showed us like an image of Ugu himself. And they're like, oh, what did he look like? And she's like, dreadful. Hated it. He was sitting at a table reading this huge book with these 3 golden clasps.
This gets Dorothy excited. She's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, this is the guy. This is the guy. That's Glinda's Book of Records. He was sitting there reading Glinda's Book of Records. That's the guy. He stole Ozma. He stole the magic of the Emerald City. We're going there.
Ooh.
And Cake is like, and my dishpan. And my dishpan too.
Yeah, don't forget my dishpan peed.
It is important.
Yeah, but the wizard is like, also like, that means if he was reading the book, he knows that we are all going to find him. Like, he knows
I
that we're
really
all
hate
on our
that. I
way.
really
Yeah.
hate
No,
that.
that shuts everybody up. They're
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
So they
And
can't
the
even
scary thing
strategize.
is that probably as the wizard says that, he's probably
Ugu read
reading
it or watched it or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. And so everyone is like very serious. And then Scraps laughs out loud, does a fucking cartwheel probably. And she's like, well, wouldn't it be a joke if he made us prisoners too?
Button Bright is like, no, you crazy patchwork bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's not we don't say things
He's like,
in the
that's
world
not
like
funny
that.
at all.
Yeah.
But the Lavender Bear is like, do you guys want to see him? Do you guys want to see Ugu? And Dorothy's like, oh my, wouldn't he know that we were looking at him? And Lavender Bear's like, no, I don't think so.
Lavender Bear doesn't know anything, but
Yeah.
he decides
He
that
doesn't know about the Book of Records. He doesn't know about the magic picture.
Doesn't
He's-
matter.
So he's like, no, like, let me show you.
He waves his wand, and in front of them appears the image of a room in a wicker castle. And on the wall is Ozma's picture. In front of that picture, watching it, is Ugu.
So it's like they're standing behind Ugu as he looks at the magic picture.
So he's not looking at the book.
No, he's
no,
looking at the
he's
magic
not at
picture.
the book this time. He was at the book last time.
Okay.
Now he's at the picture.
And in the magic picture is the image of a hillside with a group of people looking at a vision of him looking at the picture.
They literally see all of themselves watching Ugu, watching them. Ugu jumps out of his seat and twists around.
As
What?
if he's looking out the vision at them. And
Oh my god.
literally,
Doesn't it make your heart stop?
Yeah.
it
it
I
does.
have goosebumps now
When
because it is so freakish.
When I was taking notes on this, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? All those times I said L. Frank Baum took a writing class and now it's actually happened.
now it's the
Yeah.
truth.
But it feels like he's on the hill with them.
Yeah.
He's
Or they're
staring.
like in the room with
Yeah,
him.
Yeah,
he
too.
turns
that-
around.
exactly.
Like, that's the thing. When he's looking back, like, he well, keep going.
Well, that's it. He's looking-
We're spooked.
So it feels like they're in the room, and the bear reminds them it's not real. Like it's just an image.
He's
like,
a ghost,
he's-
basically.
Yeah, like he's
It's an
just looking like he's not there.
Toto is looking all over the pictures. You know, they see in the room, in the picture, they see Ozma's magic picture, they see Glinda's book, they see all of the potions and stuff
Yeah.
up on the shelves, and Toto's looking around and he's like, but I can't find my growl.
Stop making him English.
Sorry, he's hot. He's English.
Ugh.
Tom Holland. No, the actor who plays him.
Toto?
The actor who voices Toto in the movie is Tom
I
Holland.
see. I see. Sorry, I was inside your head. when
No,
you-
it's only the joke I've been making the entire book that we're almost done with. Anyway.
And that's the end of chapter 7.
What?
Oh. And
Oh.
then the vision fades away. That is the end of chapter 17, the meeting. And Blake, what would you call that?
I spy Ugu.
Chapter 18, the conference. Sorry,
Girl.
I'm laughing at my own first note, which is this chapter is predictably a lot of talking.
So much talking.
I scrolled
The
through
12
it.
Angry Men.
I was just like, oh wow, it's like all quotations.
While they're all still gathered on the hilltop, the wizard is like, okay, we have to formulate a game plan. Like, what are we going to do once we get to the Wicker Castle?
Yeah.
Because Ugu's obviously a super powerful magician, and now that he has more power since he
Everything.
robbed us,
Yeah.
we're scared.
Yeah. And so
He's gonna use that dishpan against everyone, and everyone's gonna be
He's
really
gonna
talking
do it.
about it.
Smack!
Yeah, literally. Everyone get in
Honestly,
line.
every time I take one of our enamel cast iron like cooking vessels into the like
That could kill
garage,
someone.
every time I'm like, man, if anyone ever breaks in, like it's like, oh, do I grab a vase? Do I grab a lamp to defend myself? Grab your cast iron skillet because that
Wrap
will
a sock
kill.
around it.
Yeah, so if they grab it, the sock will come off. Anyway, though, Trot at this point says Ozma wasn't in the vision that the bear showed them, which
Yeah.
is an interesting
They
point.
saw Ugu's whole room. Ozma
Yeah.
wasn't there.
And so
She's
Button
being
Bright,
held hostage somewhere top secret.
yes. Well, the good news is, Button Bright's like, can we ask the pink bear where Ozma's at? And Lavender Bear's
Because-
like, yeah.
Button Bright, outside of getting lost every 5 minutes, is 37 years old in this book.
Yeah. He has some good ideas.
Yeah, he does seem much mature or more mature.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, yeah. It's like years have passed.
The Lavender Bear cranks up the little pink bear and asks if Ugu the shoemaker stole Ozma of Oz. And the little pink bear says, "Yes, indeedy, OOPP, I do this and I do that. Everywhere I turn around, I go split splat.
I know that's a lie because you looked at me the entire time you said that.
Everywhere I go split splat."
No.
He said yes.
He says, yeah. And, which, yeah, not a rhyme. And so they're like, okay, what did he do with her? And they say that he shut her up in a dark place.
He said, "Shut her up in a dark place.
Yeah.
Ew.
And then Dorothy starts crying, basically. And she's like, oh my God.
A
like,
cell in a dungeon."
yeah. The wizard's like,
That's her
we've got to
bestie.
save her. But he's like, how? How are we supposed to save her?
So they all look around at each other, just shaking their heads because no one has a fucking clue. It's like, we didn't know she was going to go missing. Like,
Yeah.
we've just, all we can do is walk. So Scraps is like, all of you are afraid because there's so many ways that your little meat bodies can get hurt.
Yeah.
She's like-
and she's dancing during this.
Wha-
She's like, you meat people ought to
She's
give up and
sadistic.
go home. She
I will say, I think she's kind of right, though, because I'm like,
Ye-
go back to Glinda. Go back to Glinda and say, hey,
Well, I'm-
here's the exact coordinates. And Glinda's going to be like, oh, I actually got my phoenix feathers and my dragon tusk, and so I can do a potion right
I am
now.
so glad that you said that because the plan the whole time was not to go rescue Ozma. The plan was for them to find and locate Ozma and then go back to Glinda so that Glinda could take care of it.
Yeah.
Why are they not on their way back to Glinda right now?
That's true. That's true. And there's a lot of like not meat body people there.
Totally.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and so
Well,
that's the thing. Like,
there
so
you go.
Scraps says, like, all you meat people, like, go back. And Dorothy, like, thinks for a minute about this, and she's like, okay, wait, Scraps, Ugu can't hurt you. Like, anything he does to you will not hurt you. He can't hurt me because I'm wearing the Gnome King's magic belt.
Yeah. Which, as we recall, she announced way earlier in the book, and she's like, yep, the power it has is that I can't get hurt while I'm wearing it.
Yep. Which,
So that's
okay.
fine. Whatever.
But Dorothy's like, well, maybe me and Scraps could go in alone and just leave the others here safely.
So then the wizard's like, no, Ozma has more power than either of you, and if she was stolen, you won't stand a chance.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
also,
what magic does Ozma have? I've never seen
oh,
it.
like in her bones?
Like,
None.
yeah,
you're
exactly.
right.
I'm like, what power does she have that
She would have
these
never
don't?
been turned
That's
into
true.
Tip if she had any.
in it.
So yeah, the only way, like the wizard's like, the only way that we can defeat Ugu is if we all band together. So just like this entire book, the wizard doesn't bring ideas to the table. The wizard just asks everyone else to come up with ideas, and then when they do, he goes, "No, not that one."
Yeah.
Which is incredibly frustrating.
It's not
But-
People shouldn't do
helpful.
that.
Literally, the next thing the wizard says, though, is, okay, so we need a plan.
Yeah.
But then he's like, so we know Ugu's reading about us. He's probably watching us right now, so we can't really take him by surprise. And Betsy asks, like, well, maybe he would just listen to reason if we told him how evil he was being, and he would just return Ozma.
And Cake is like, "And my dishpan."
Yes,
girl, we
literally.
know.
Yeah.
I'm getting sick of it too.
Yeah.
And Scraps is like, "Oh yeah, won't he just apologize and get on his knees and beg for our forgiveness?" And then she spits,
Yeah.
idiots.
Yeah.
It'll be a
she's
cold
being
day in
sarcastic.
hell.
Uh,
So the wizard says, like,
can only
well,
hope.
yeah, you exactly. But wizard says, like, Ugu would not be polite to them. He would probably just be shitty, and they're just gonna have to conquer him by
He's like,
force.
even though we never want to be rude to anyone, I guess we'll have to take him by force. And I'm like, are we still doing that Oz thing where we can never be unkind to anyone? Like how the Scarecrow allowed Pong to be beaten within an inch of his life before he would possibly take a kingdom by force.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, girl, let's go. Sometimes people need to be defeated.
At some point, someone says, "Can the little pink bear tell us what's going to happen? Like what we need to do?"
Literally,
Well,
the
yeah.
little bear is ChatGPT.
Well,
Well, yes. The wizard asks, like, how can, like, let's ask the little pink bear how we can defeat Ugu. Lavender Bear reminds him it can only tell them what happened, what's already happened. So they sit there thinking some more, and Betsy's got an idea, but she's a little bit nervous to share it because it doesn't really involve her. And she's like, maybe Hank could conquer the magician. He's a really good fighter. Hank's head whips over to her.
Yeah, he's like, you think I can fight against some magic?
He's like,
no.
Yeah, what makes her think that?
Well, for some reason, Dorothy chimes in and she's like, well, maybe the lion could fight the magic. And I'm like, why could the lion fight
He's
magic?
like, yeah, if I wasn't afraid.
Yeah. But even then, he can't fight magic. I just
Yeah.
don't know why that's a better option
There's
than Hank.
no, like, don't just choose a random animal and
feel
be
like-
like,
yeah.
yeah.
We're doing an animals versus animals thing here.
Yeah.
But then, like, even Trot is like, well, Ugu's
Ugu-
magic couldn't hurt the sawhorse.
Also, is Ugu an animal?
We'd have never. Well, no, we saw him. He's an old man.
Okay.
But the sawhorse is like, yeah, he couldn't hurt me. I couldn't hurt him. Nobody volunteers Toto, by the way.
He does jump in.
Well,
And
he
he's-
doesn't have a growl.
Literally,
so.
that's what he says. He's like, well, I can't growl.
Yeah.
So it's like, no one thought you could help, baby.
Cake is like,
Where's the woozy, though? No one
Where is
knows.
the woozy?
Yeah.
That's true because he shoots fire.
Yeah. But
Cake-
no one mentions him.
Cake's like, well, in that case, we're going to have to depend on the frogman because of his marvelous wisdom, and it'll tell him how to conquer Ugu and get my dishpan. And
All eyes on Frogman.
everyone is staring at
Oh,
Frogman.
God.
So he
A liar.
puffs out his chest.
Twirls
He can't
his
lie now.
cane.
He twirls his cane around. He touches his hat and
No
his spectacles.
use.
And then he's like, I must admit Cake is mistaken in regard to my wisdom.
I've never defeated a magician in my
Yeah,
entire life.
I'm not wise. I have no practical knowledge. But he does say, he's like, this is kind of giving Scarecrow where it's like, I'm not actually smart. But then he's like, let's think about the case.
Yeah, let's break it down here.
And this isn't that helpful, but he's like, Ugu is a shoemaker and a magician. A magician is a person who learns tricks to make themselves feel superior. Ugu has stolen things, which makes him wicked. Being wicked is worse than sorcery. Ugu is just a man. So the question is, how do you conquer a man?
He's
Unhelpful.
He's like, I guess we won't know
Right.
what to do until we get to the Wicker Castle.
My note is, why say it?
Yeah.
Why
there's
say
a
any of it?
lot
I mean-
of fluff in there.
Honestly, they're standing around talking about what to do next as if they have any idea what they're up against. So Dorothy's like, your speech sucked. However, I did get something out of it. And like, she's like, Ugu is just a dude. He's just a dude who is wicked and who's cruel and needs to be stopped.
Yeah.
So
He can't. The book doesn't read thoughts.
No.
no,
Oh yeah, no.
just what
it
they're
can't.
doing. So
Yeah.
they're talking out loud, so it would be in the book.
You know what I'd do?
Become
I would just run. I would just run to the castle, and then my
Literally.
plan would just to sneak up behind him because he wouldn't know where I was going, and I couldn't.
Well, the book would say
Like, Hannah
Dorothy
began running suddenly
to the
across the
castle.
plains.
Oh, God
Hannah
damn it.
approached the
well, maybe
castle
I would
gates.
run somewhere else.
Hannah took a left turn at
so
this city.
it's reading.
It's-
God.
It writes down everything that happens
That
as it happens all over the
happens.
world.
God damn it.
So as long as he's looking, he'll know. But if you did it at night when he's asleep, he wouldn't know. So maybe that's something. They could surprise him at night.
But I mean, ultimately, like from the Frogman speech, Dorothy is like, okay, we're not going to show Ugu any mercy until Ozma's rescued. Let's go. Let's just get to the castle and check it out, and we'll figure out what to do.
But
Everyone
let's-
agrees.
Let's do a quick head count. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone's here, but wait, where's Button Bright? He's missing.
I'm Button Bright.
Yeah. yeah. Button Bright was like, if I just run to the castle, he won't know.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like I'm having a hard time remembering, but the peach that he ate, did we learn what?
All we knew was that those two
Okay,
woodland
okay.
animals were like, oh, Ugu, that's the
And it was
enchanted
the only
peach.
peach that was there.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were like, that's the enchanted peach that Ugu the shoemaker put here. You're going to be
I
sorry.
had a golden pit, and he
You're
placed
gonna
it in
be
his
so-
pocket.
Oh, gold. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So
Okay. I
Button
just
Bright is
wanna
now-
remember that.
Button Bright's
Yeah.
missing again, and everyone's kind of searching for him. The girls and the wizard call for him. The lion roars. Hank brays. Frogman croaks. The lavender bear growls, which pisses Toto the fuck.
He's like, oh, you can
off.
growl.
Don't show off your growl.
He does bark, though.
Button Bright doesn't respond. He doesn't appear. They search for a full hour. So finally, they're like, okay, we just need to stay the course. We need to head for the Wicker Castle.
Sucks to
Like,
suck.
Dorothy's
but-
like, Button Bright gets lost all the time, which means he gets found all the time. If
True.
he's behind us, if he's ahead of us, if he's to the left of us, we will find him wherever he is.
It doesn't matter. And that is the end of chapter 18, the conference. And Blake, what would you call that?
Forward progress.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Chapter 19, Ugu the Shoemaker.
Okay. Let's
So
meet
now-
our or
Antagonist. We're drinking our shoemaker's mark. Let's get into it. The interesting thing about Ugu the Shoemaker is that he doesn't actually think of himself as wicked.
He just wanted power. He wants to become the master of all of Oz. But he just thinks if anybody else was as smart as me and as powerful as me, they would do the same thing. So
Which
he's
honestly-
a psychopath.
They probably would, but the thing is, absolute power corrupts
wouldn't.
absolutely, which
Glinda
means
the
he's
Good-
corrupted.
Glinda could have done this anytime.
Yeah.
But she doesn't. It's like even the wizard to some extent could have done, well, the wizard did do this. But still, it's like
Yeah, the wizard did that.
yeah. But we are told a little backstory that when he lived in Herku, he did not like being a shoemaker. He never wanted to be a shoemaker.
He knew that his ancestors were famous musicians. So-
Musicians.
or magicians.
I was like, okay, family band.
Literally.
Von Trapp family singers. He knew that his family were famous magicians, and that meant that he deserved to be extraordinary. Like even Ugu's. So I thought when we were in Herku, I thought the story we were told were that like his ancestors or his great grandparents or his great grandfather or something was a powerful magician. No,
It was
This
that his
goes-
great grandfather was the most powerful magician in the world. at
we
his time.
learn that as close to Ugu as his father. Ugu's father was an incredibly powerful magician who just wandered away from Herku, never to be seen again.
And he didn't leave anything in the way of magic for Ugu. So he ends up
Daddy
being
issues.
forced to be a shoemaker just to make a living, to like be alive. And he didn't know anything about the magic of his forefathers. He knew it existed, but he had no ability to use it.
So as we know, one day Ugu was searching in
I'm
the
sorry,
attic of his.
I just watched Black Panther.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
It is reminding me because like the main villain guy, Killmonger, his dad ends up being killed, but he's just left with one thing, knowing that he's like Wakandan.
Oh, yeah.
Or like from Wakanda, but he's not given anything about it, and then he goes to try to become the king there, and I don't know. It's giving me.
Damn.
It's not like completely similar, but same vibe.
I get that.
I only saw that movie one time. It was when it was in the movie theater, but I remember being like, I never agreed with a villain more in my entire life.
I was like,
Okay,
he's
Ugu.
so valid.
But it was just because of the packs.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan can do anything to me.
But as we know, one day Ugu is rooting around in his attic of his house, and he finds his family's old books of magical recipes. He finds all their magical instruments. So he stopped making shoes from that day forward. He's like,
Yeah.
done.
He goes to he becomes a full-time student.
Yeah.
And he studies for months. And his big idea is he wants to become the most powerful magician in Oz. He wants to make all the other sorcerers and fairies helpless to oppose him, and he wants to take over. And there are 4 facts that he learns in these books that he is using to make all these decisions.
Number 1, I'm a girl in a world in which my only job's to make.
Very rich.
No, but number 1 is he learned that Ozma was the ruler of the Emerald City of the Land of Oz, and that no magic could destroy her, and that she had a magic picture, so it was impossible to ever sneak up on her.
So interesting that no magic can destroy her. That's good, but I'm like, okay, random. But he learns that. Number 2, Glinda is the most powerful sorceress in all of Oz, which means that she has the magic book that shows all events that occur in the world, and also she will protect Ozma at all costs.
The third fact is that the Wizard of Oz, who lived in Ozma's palace, was taught a lot of powerful magic from Glinda, and that he has a big black bag full of magical instruments. So you see where this is going.
Yeah, you'll notice that these are the things that Ugu did end up stealing.
Oh yeah.
But number 4 is an interesting fact, which is that in Oz, in the Yip country, there exists a jeweled golden dishpan. When a magic word is said, which we don't learn the magic word, but Ugu learns it in the book.
And this is the
This is
Dish
the
pan.
golden dish pan
The
of the Yip
golden
country
dish pan
of
in
cake,
Yip
the cake
country.
cookie cook.
Capes.
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
That dish pan. That, you know the dish pan. So when a magic word is said, this dish pan will grow large enough for a person to sit in it. And when you sit in it and you hold on the handles, it will transport you anywhere within the borders of Oz. So this is a teleportation device.
Yes. The magic of this dishpan has been lost with time.
Yeah.
Ugu's the only one who knows
Cake
that it can
did
do
not
these
know
things.
what she had.
She had no idea.
Cake
what
was
she
burning
had.
cookies on. Well, actually, every cookie she made on it was good.
It was
Yeah,
perfect.
she made perfect cookies.
Yeah,
on
that's
that.
the other magic that even Ugu doesn't know about.
Yeah, they both don't know about something, I guess.
Yeah.
But Ugu's like, if I get a hold of this thing, I can steal Ozma, Glinda, and the wizard's magic without them suspecting a single thing. So,
And then disappear.
step 1 of Ugu's plan was to disappear from the Herku country, or the city of Herku,
Yeah.
and build a wicker castle in the hills. That's step 1. So he started this whole thing years ago.
Literally, he studies the magic after the Wicker Palace is built, their castle is built. He studies the magic of his ancestors for an entire year.
Just locked away.
He just sits in that castle, he studies, and by this time, he can do a bunch of crazy shit. Like, he knows good magic by then. He's actually pretty powerful
He's
already.
literally Killmonger. Like, he
Don't make
l-
it about that again.
I mean, he really is, though.
I get it, though. So next, he goes to the Yip country. So now he's like, his plan is taking action.
Yeah.
He goes to the country of the Yips, sneaks up, steals the cake.
In the dead of night, all
Yeah.
the Yips are sleeping. He climbs to the tabletop mountain, goes into Cake's house, and takes the dishpan. He takes it outside, he puts it on the ground, utters the magic word.
Ooh, I'm so
He says,
curious.
Please, thank you.
yeah. But
It's just about manners. That's the story. That's the lesson.
literally. But the dishpan grows to the size of a bathtub.
Oh.
He hops in and wishes himself into the drawing room of Glinda the Good.
Oh my gosh.
So this is it all happening in one night, baby. It's just like Christmas Carol.
He appears in Glinda's drawing room in a flash.
Yeah.
He goes around Glinda's palace while she's sleeping. And he takes her book of records, runs back, puts it in the dishpan, takes all her potions and recipes, puts those in the dishpan. Ugu climbs back in the dishpan and says, I wish to be in the wizard's bedroom at the Emerald Palace, please. Boom. There he is.
Arrives there. He grabs the black bag that has all the wizard's magic in it.
Wizard is sleeping.
Yeah.
It is minutes. Minutes are going by.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Which answers the question of how could someone have done this all in one night? Did they fly? No, he teleported. Then he hops back in the dish tub or dishpan, and he's like, "Okay, now
We're very
Ozma's
confused
room."
about what this thing is.
I know. Yeah.
Now he goes to Ozma's apartment.
He sees the picture on the wall, grabs the magic picture. He looks around, grabs apparently some other magical stuff she had, which sure, apparently not the magic belt. Fine.
He didn't. Al Frankbaum didn't want us asking questions.
True.
Ugu is just about to climb back into his dishpan and head back to his castle when he looks up and sees Ozma standing right
Yeah, I was like, she's
next to
awake.
him.
Oh my god.
But also, he wasn't going to steal her.
yeah.
He was just going for the stuff.
He's just gonna take her shit.
She just happened to be awake.
Well, her fairy instincts, we are told her that danger was near. And so she got up
She's
to
got
confront
Spidey
it.
sense.
Literally, yeah. She was like, something's wrong.
She got up to go, hey, what's the big idea?
Hey, that's mine.
But Ugu sort of panics. He thinks, oh shit, Ozma is going to rouse everybody else in the palace.
Then
and
I'm
then,
done.
But he thinks, oh, then I'm done. But I'm like, no, you teleport. It's
Yeah.
so easy. It doesn't
They don't
matter.
know you.
They're not gonna be like, that was Ugu of the Wicker Palace in the Wicked Country. Like, they're not gonna know that. So, but what he does,
Oh my god.
he throws his scarf and wraps it around her head so she can't scream. He throws her in the pan.
Just shoves her backward into the pan.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hog ties her tight so she can't move around.
No.
And
Sits
then
on
he-
her.
Yeah,
That's
he
a
climbs
child.
in, sits on her,
Oh my god.
and he wishes himself back to the Wicker Castle. And then Ozma is gone with him back at the Wicker Castle. And then they appear.
They're back in his castle. Ugu is like, yay, I did it.
Yeah. And it's still early. He's like, oh shit. I got a few hours till daybreak, so
Yeah.
like I'm actually chilling. He's like putting all his little new trinkets up. He like throws Ozma in some room and just locks her up.
Do you think if he didn't take Ozma that they would be as urgent to finding everything as they are now?
God.
I think it would be a very different book if Ozma woke up in the morning and said, "My magic picture is missing."
Yeah,
and the
'cause they
wizard
wouldn't
said,
have gone
"My bag
looking."
is missing, and Glinda said, "My shit's missing too." It would be a very, very different book.
Yeah.
I think Ozma missing is just like such an obvious whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Kidnapping.
yeah.
I think Ozma would have noticed her picture was missing immediately.
yeah.
She looks at that shit every day.
Yeah, they
That's her
would have they
TV.
would have done something about it, but I'm just like I feel like if I don't know, if he didn't get infiltrated by her, maybe he would have had a longer chance.
He would have gotten a head
to-
start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Because her picture was behind curtains.
Yeah.
So she would have had to have wanted to see it.
Ugh.
So yeah, very scary. But yeah, Ugu hangs the magic picture on his wall. He puts the book of records on his table. He puts all the potions and the instruments away.
He's pretty much just obsessed with everything. Like,
Everything's perfect.
yeah.
The
and
only thing that's bothering him is Ozma.
because she's constantly either weeping or
Aw.
yelling or screaming and cursing him and telling him how he's gonna fucking get wrecked.
My
friends are looking for me, asshole.
Yeah, oh my god, is that Silence of the Lambs?
Come here, precious.
Yeah. But it's starting to kind of freak him out because he's like, oh shit, I did steal the ruler of Oz.
Yeah.
Like, so he's starting to get kind of scared and he's like, you know what?
You
Like,
should be scared.
maybe I'll perform a little enchantment to dispose of her. So he does.
He performs an enchantment. He disposes of Ozma of Oz. It places her out of his sight and out of his earshot.
What?
Not very long after that, since he's so occupied with so many other things, he forgets all about her.
Literally forgets. He doesn't even think about it anymore. He's like,
Oz-
she's gone. Good.
Ozma is gone. Ugu has all of the Emerald City's magical powers, and that's the way he wants it.
Yeah. But pretty soon he realizes he has not gone unnoticed. He looks in the magic picture, he looks in the magic book, and he sees that there are two parties of people searching for him. There's a bunch of others. Like, we know the Tin Woodman and the Scarecrow are in the south. We know other people are elsewhere.
That's right.
But like, he's like, there are two groups of people who are coming for me, and I can read that and I know that. And so he sits down and he basically just tries to decide how he's going to defeat them.
Oof. That's spooky.
Yeah. And that is the end of chapter 19, Ugu the Shoemaker. And Blake, what would you call that?
Out of the dishpan, into the fire.
Good God.
Whoa. Thank you for listening to Oz Hour. Please join us next time as we continue with Chapter 20. More surprises! Please rate, review, and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts and follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Oz Hour Podcast for the latest on everything Oz. Oz Hour, created and hosted by Blake Stone and Wyatt Swingham. Co-hosted by Hannah Aguirre. Audio production by Charlie Johnson. Theme music written and performed by Rudy Klobus. Cover art by Valentin Lucas.